What's good? It's Bro Ray Sean, as some would call me. Bro Rushawn, as you should call me. Or some could just say St. John's. Yo, so listen, man, I'm coming here to talk to you about this, man. Yesterday I went live, I streamed about just the stuff that's going on, even with the plane crashes and all that stuff. I was talking about this yesterday. And I said in my video, I said something about how I feel like we're going to get more of these type of incidents where there's going to be some sort of plane crash or there's going to be more activity because it just feels demonic. So I'm gonna play this video first, and then we'll get into it. So apparently this is a plane crash in Northeast Philly. Look at that. I saw somebody posted on Facebook, and I thought maybe you know how the internet be lying and trolling and taking videos from years ago and acting like it's now. But this was 2 hours ago. This is Fox 29 Philadelphia who posted this. Look at this. Bro, that don't even look like a plane. That look like something else. So I'm gonna play this video. I'm gonna play this other video of when I said I felt like this was gonna happen, right? So listen, let me see. That's crazy. We need to be praying. It's a lot of strange stuff going on. Just the climate, the political climate, it got a strange feel to it. Now listen, this is what I said yesterday, right? Is that the right? That's not the right video. Give me a second. That's not the right. It's not the right screen. But I had mentioned that I feel like this type of stuff was about to start happening more, right? Oh, that was it. Okay.
Cleared for landing after a last minute, but
This is me yesterday talking about how I felt like it's
Army
about to start happening
helicopter
again.
on its usual path.
I had no clue it was going to happen this soon to where the next day I was going to have to be talking about this less than 24 hours later. But here we are.
For standard night training, flying at 350 feet instead
Yeah,
of
man, there's some weird
200.
stuff going on, man. It's just it's like I hate to say it, it's kind of giving like 9/11-ish vibes where I honestly feel like this ain't gonna be the last thing we see as far as some tragic stuff going down. I pray that it doesn't. I pray for the victims. I pray if there's anybody who can be rescued that hasn't been rescued, Lord, that you will find them and deliver them. And I pray that nothing like this happens again, man. But I just got a feeling about just the whole climate, the political climate, people mad that Trump's back in office. I'm reacting to myself.
Some of the stuff that Trump's doing,
Kind of weird, to be honest.
you know, I don't agree with everything he does, but I agree with more what he does.
All right, so y'all see what I had just said this yesterday. We was talking about the whole plane crash with the American Airlines flight and the Army helicopter hitting them. How I felt like it's fishy. Everybody that I know feels like it's like, yo, what is that? Y'all couldn't avoid this. It just feels intentional. It feels weird. I'm gonna go to another video. What a news clip of them talking about it here. We need to be praying, man. Like it's let me see. Breaking news.
There in Philadelphia, we do have some breaking news there in the city of brotherly love. I want to put this tweet up from our colleague there at Fox 29, reporter Chris O'Connell. He says there have been several reports of a plane crash into a building in Northeast Philadelphia.
Insane.
Fox 29 Philadelphia have been covering this story within the last few minutes. They are sending reporters to the scene. I believe some of those reporters are on the scene as well here. You can see Steve Keeley shooting this video from his cell phone. He says bulletin airplane crash there on Roosevelt Boulevard. He says fires burning in multiple spots on Cotman Avenue. He says pieces of airplane scattered there on the ground. Jason Martinez with this video saying this is being described as a plane crash in the area of Bustleton and Cotman Avenues in Northeast Philly. That's a doorbell camera provided by a viewer there to Fox 29. Let's take it full here. Look at that. And you see the nighttime sky light up in orange. Wow.
Insane.
In the meantime here, Fox 29 in Philadelphia is in breaking news coverage of this. Let's listen.
This is Jason Martinez here in the Fox 29 newsroom. You were looking at what's being described as a plane crash in Northeast Philadelphia. This is doorbell camera provided by a viewer. Left of your screen, you saw the fireball come out of the sky. Again, this is being described to us as a plane crash, Northeast Philadelphia, in the area of Bustleton and Cotman Avenues. You saw the left of your screen, the fireball come right out. Take another clip.
So you see what's going on with this. I just came across another video of so I just actually opened up Facebook and I come across another video that I'm gonna share with y'all real quick. I haven't even seen it, so this is a live reaction. Look at that. Oh my bro. Come on, man. Imagine going out your crib. This dude, he headed over to Buffalo Wild Wings right now to pick up his takeout order, right? This ain't nothing. Nobody's thinking about that. He in Philadelphia. The Eagles is going to the Super Bowl. He get ready to get prepared for his Super Bowl party and all that stuff. And this happens. Oh my God. Bruh. Listen, man. Hold up. I need to go live on Twitch too. Follow me on Twitch if you're on Twitch, man. St. Jones 12. Let's see. This is insane. This is insane. What up, K Payne? God bless you, man. Good to see you on here, bro. OH. But listen, this is what's going on. I'm gonna play that one more time. Oh, what happened? I lost it. Hold up. Oh, airplane going straight down, bro. Listen. I said this last night because I was covering the whole incident. I was covering the incident that just happened in with the American Airlines flight in the helicopter. I believe it's somewhere in the DMV area. And I said, I believe that this type of stuff is about to start happening. There's going to be more incidents like this. I just said this less than 24 hours ago. And here we are. And I actually prayed right after I said that. And I feel like we need to be praying because just like I said, the political climate, everything that's going on with the executive orders and the confusion about what's what and the frustration. Also, I believe that there's a listen. I'm not gonna go tinfoil hat conspiracy theory, but I do believe there is a deep state. There is a shadow government. There is a powers that be who are behind the scenes. They do certain things for political reasons to spark up certain things to get a reaction that they want. And it's a lot of evil stuff going on in this world, bro. For those who just jumping in the stream, man, let me know where you coming from. I'm about to play this again. Give me a second. I'm gonna get back to this actual news clip from the Philly station.
Closer look.
Look at there. That. There's another view of that plane.
And so this just happening here in the last
so this is just
20 minutes or so. Again,
and so there's going to be more information that's going to come out about this moving forward. Man, what does this mean?
Philadelphia. I believe we have Steve Keeley in the area on the phone. Steve, what can you tell us? Do we have?
And the Super Bowl is in New Orleans this year, which is even more because we know the attack that happened in New Orleans, I believe on New Year's Eve, one of the two, New Year's Day or New Year's Eve. It's like, yo, what is going on in this nation, bro? I just feel like there's just some strange things going on right now, bro. So yeah, let's continue.
Steve, we do not appear to have Steve at the moment. As soon as we get him, we'll bring it to you. But again, viewer provided video from a doorbell camera in Northeast Philadelphia showing a fireball fall out of the sky. Of course, the Northeast Philly Airport, just less than a mile away from this location. And so a lot of viewers have been calling our newsroom and telling us that they believe this was a plane crash in this area of Bustleton and Cottman. But this doorbell camera video makes you question exactly what we're seeing. Here's a closer look. And really, I can only describe that as a fireball that falls out of the sky. And again, this is Roosevelt Mall, I believe, the parking lot in Northeast Philly. And this is ground video that we're just getting in. You're seeing it as I am seeing it. Police taping the area off, smoke and debris in this area. And this, of course, all happening as we are still sorting through a plane crash that happened in D.C. No word on the size of the.
So, yeah, the plane crash that just happened in D.C., where the last number I saw was 67 people lost their lives, right? 67 people lost their lives. And there's no explanation for it. And they said that the people yesterday, that the dude, you can hear him on the radio communicating, saying, I see the plane. Excuse me. So it's like, you see the plane, yet you still couldn't like get out the way. Bro, this stuff don't feel right, don't seem right, man. Cause it ain't right. Something ain't right.
Plane that crashed, what caused it. We are just learning this. There's some.
Stay back here.
Okay, now we have Steve. Steve, if you can hear me, what can you tell us?
Jason, I was just warned. I'm fairly close. I was nearby. This happened at 6 o'clock. I got it confirmed by 6:13 and 6:14. And then a top commander in the department told me his house shook. He called the bomb squad, and they told him a plane had crashed. Then lots of calls came in. I was nearby. I saw everybody racing over here. I raced with them. I'm looking at two fires.
And yesterday, I had mentioned it. I said it feels eerily similar to 9/11, right? If you remember, I remember I was in the 7th grade, Youngstown, Ohio, Hayes Middle School, Miss DeVanzo's class, when we was watching that in homeroom live when them planes hit the building. I was too young to really understand, you know what I'm saying, fully. You know what I mean? Now feeling this, like seeing this type of stuff as an adult, you know, it could be 60 lives, it could be 3,000 lives. One life is too many lives lost in something as ridiculous as a plane crash in 2025 when we got all this technology and understanding how to prevent this stuff. So it just, you know, I don't know, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think's going on in the comments, man. You know what I'm saying? What y'all think going on, man? You know? What do y'all think is going on out here, bro?
It's going right down Cottman Avenue. I'm standing in one of the driveways to the Roosevelt Mall. As I ran over here, I parked in the McDonald's at Cottman and the Boulevard.
What y'all think going on?
I wondered what I was tripping over, and it was pieces of an airplane scattered in the mall parking lot. They then began roping that off, and the heavy smell of jet fuel is in the air and has been in the air. There is still black smoke. The fires are not under control, and then an officer just told me to take cover behind the police and fire vehicle on there because there's a gas line nearby. Another commander told me cars were on fire. This was in rush hour. I know it because I was just on Cottman Avenue seconds before this, approaching the boulevard when this plane crashed. So it was wall-to-wall cars approaching Cottman and the boulevard. So people were stopped in traffic. I don't know if cars are on fire in front of me or parts of the plane, but it looks like multiple fires, and the fires are not right next to each other. They're a good 100 yards from each other. So there is a string of damage and a string of fires. This mall is under some kind of construction, so they have a tarp around about a 6-foot-tall tent. Every police officer, every fire department member in the city must be up here right now, and there's still more coming on the way.
Is crazy.
There is so much smoke in the air going right over the mall right here, and this mall was packed too.
This is in Northeast Philadelphia.
All the people back for their own good, and the air quality is not good for them, but everybody was out here. Now I can see one car I'm looking through the fence, Jason. I'm looking down in front of the Dunkin' Donuts on Cottman, and again, this is right before the boulevard. Right in front of the Dunkin' Donuts, it looks like an SUV is on fire, and the flames are all through the street.
But I'm wondering why is he saying all this? Why can't he? Why is there no footage? Like y'all ain't got a camera down there you can't pull out your phone and stream. Like I'm lost as to why He's explaining the scene, but he can't show video of it.
So
Why?
now I'm counting the fires.
This
Jason.
is this is a
1, 2,
ring
3,
camera of when
4
the first
fires I
plane
can see
went down.
right here.
That
all
dude seems to
spread
be
out
on the
along
scene.
Cotman
This
Avenue.
reporter's on the scene, but he's only giving us audio. He can't give us no video for some reason. I'm about to look and see if I can't find another a different coverage of this thing and see what's going on. Philly plane crash. All right, so I'm gonna try to find a different. That was Fox 29. Okay, CBS News. CBS News, real quick. I'm about to, it's a silly ad probably gonna pop up. Give me a second. Okay, so let me share this. So a plane crashed in Philadelphia.
Last
There we go.
reported ground speed of this plane was 242 knots. So you convert that to miles per hour, and that would convert to 278 miles per hour.
6 people
At
were
the
on
last
board the plane.
report
So
of
this was a
that
small
plane,
aircraft.
and these planes
Wasn't a
take off at
commercial
roughly
plane.
150, 170 miles per hour. So it was obviously
So here's another
climbing at
view
that
of
point,
it.
but when it starts to descend,
Boom.
the acceleration is only going to increase even more.
Imagine seeing that on
The
your
impact
block,
happened
bro.
less than 5 miles away.
Look
so
at
it
that.
happened quickly.
And the fact that
So
this
this is
plane had
CBS
just
News,
taken off, we
Philadelphia.
can presume that it was fully fueled.
What I'm trying to
And
figure out
with
is
all
why
of
don't
that
y'all have
fuel-
anybody on the scene? Maybe or even close to. Okay.
Another 10 minutes.
Okay, he on the scene.
Continuing to billow
Let's see
into
what
the
they're
air.
talking
So it looks like there are still a lot.
Continuing to work our sources.
We're approaching the third hour of our coverage,
Look at that.
and still no answers. No answers. It's going to be a long time
Flames,
as
like
this
embers
investigation
flying all around.
continues as to why this happened. No reports,
Look at
as
this.
the mayor said.
Wow,
of,
look at that view of it.
fatalities, official reports. We're
Imagine
still
you
waiting for that
driving down a
information.
block. Your team just got done winning and they heading to the Super Bowl, bro. And all of a sudden you see, yeah, it's a sad story, man. It's crazy. Your team your team is going to the Super Bowl. Everybody feeling good in the city. We kicking it. We getting prepared for our Super Bowl parties. We getting everybody getting their flights and hotels together to go to New Orleans for this. And all of a sudden, Northeast Philadelphia, a plane crash near Cotman Avenue and Roosevelt Boulevard. Look at this.
We have a number of people on the scene, a number
Let
of
me run that back.
Thank you so very much, and we'll have more information to report.
no answers. No answers. It's going to be a long time as this investigation continues as to why this happened. No reports,
this.
as the mayor said, of fatalities, official reports.
Now this is crazy because yesterday, as I was just saying earlier, yesterday I made a video last night, less than 24 hours, maybe around 10 something last night, maybe later. I made a video talking about what happened in the DC area with that plane crashing. And in my video, towards the end of my stream, I said, it feels weird. It feels intentional. It feels like some strange stuff is going on. And I said, I feel like this type of stuff is about to start happening. I feel like this ain't the last time we're going to see something like this. And I did not know it would be less than 24 hours that would come to pass like that. I'm going to play this video of me talking about that last night. Because it's just crazy to me, man. It's crazy. All right, here we go. High and people are just anybody who can be rescued that hasn't been rescued, Lord, that you will. So that was me praying.
For standard night training.
Just it's like I hate to say it, it's kind of giving like 9/11-ish vibes where I honestly feel like this ain't gonna be the last thing we see as far as some tragic stuff going down. I pray that it doesn't. I pray for the victims. I pray if there's anybody who can be rescued that hasn't been rescued, Lord, that you will find them and deliver them. And I pray that nothing like this happens again, man. But I just got a feeling about just the whole climate, the political. So I said that yesterday. I said I feel like this stuff is about to be happening again, and I did not know what happened this soon, man. I really did. And it's sad. Like I said, it's sad. I just wanted to get on here and talk about it with some folks, man. Thank y'all for tapping in, tuning in. Just in case you didn't know, when I first saw it, I saw it on Facebook, and I thought maybe people like to play on the internet, man. I'm like, a plane just crashed in Philly. I'm thinking, maybe it's just, people like to take events from 2 years ago and act like it's now for clickbait. But I did my own
waiting for
YouTube
that
search, and
information. We
here
have
we
a
are.
number of people on the scene, a number of reporters trying to gather as much information as we can as this plane crashes near Cottman and the Boulevard, just less than 5 miles from the Northeast Airport, where it took off on its way to Springfield, Missouri this evening.
So it was headed
Janelle
to
Burrell
Springfield,
joins me now
Missouri.
from our morning crew. Janelle, this has been absolutely shocking and
Kansas
awful to
City,
see.
Missouri.
And it is just devastating.
Kansas
I was
City,
listening to
Philly
your
Super
coverage on the
Bowl.
way into the station here,
Correlation?
and
I
just
don't know.
seeing
Maybe
these
I'm being too
images,
deep.
that
Maybe I got too
fireball
big of a tinfoil
exploding,
hat
and
on.
hearing
But
the
it's like,
voices.
yo, he just said this plane was headed to or coming from Kansas or Missouri. Whereas Kansas City plays, we know the Super Bowl coming up. Philly. I might be being too deep, but these people be trying to send messages, man. Listen, man, be careful. If you go into the Super Bowl, be careful. The Super Bowl is in New Orleans. We seen what happened in New Orleans New Year's. Dude driving into a crowd, killing people, running people over, doing all type of wild stuff. And the Super Bowl will be there. It just feels weird, man. But Lord God, we just pray that you can just put an end to some of these attacks, whatever is happening, Lord God, that some intelligence can be found out, that we could put it, that people could catch it, the authorities could catch it before it happened. In Jesus' name. But I be feeling like the authorities be involved with some of this stuff. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It be feeling like a lot of this stuff is intentional. I feel like even with the whole, like I was saying last night, with that whole, what's the name, with the truck blowing up, the cyber truck blowing up, it just, I feel like there's some people I feel like MK Ultra, mind control, all that stuff, them CIA experience it's been, I mean, we've seen it. It's documented that they were doing mind control experiments, the CIA, back in the day before we was even born, right? And so I feel like they still doing that. I feel like there's more technology, and people are able to, even when you think about Neuralink and the technology that's out that we don't even know about, these people are able to manipulate people's minds and have them doing stuff and going on these dummy missions. I feel like these individuals, because always some random weird dude, like even the dude who tried to shoot Donald Trump, like it's just like in these different attacks, it'd be like, what is this that would make you want to do this? And maybe this airplane crash was just a coincidence. Maybe this was an accident. Maybe the pilot passed out or something. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe there was a malfunction on the plane. It could be that, but it just feels weird that this happens. And like I said last night, I said it seems to be always on the East Coast in this. When it comes to the planes on the East Coast, like even when it came to that boat that ran into the bridge, that was like the Maryland area, the DMV, now Philly, New York. It just seems like this stuff always happens on the East Coast when it comes to planes and boats and all this stuff. Man, it's a lot going on. Listen, I just want to get on here and talk about it. I'm gonna start doing streams like this when something go down and I'm free. I'm gonna jump on here and just talk. And I'm gonna see if anybody else want to join in. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all follow me on Twitch, St. Jones 12 on Twitch, man. I'm officially a streamer, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here streaming. I'm trying to catch up with Kai Sanat. You feel me? But nah, man. In all seriousness, this is sad. This is crazy.
Of those residents in the neighborhood watching it, just in shock and in horror, and
I can't imagine seeing that.
After what we saw happen.
I can't imagine being with my daughter going
So
somewhere. My daughter's
very shaken
and boom,
by
something
this
like
news
that jump
here
on.
in Northeast Philadelphia this
Is where
evening.
we're at, man.
As we wait to get
But
more
over in the Middle
details,
East with all the wars and things that's
from
going on, this type
officials
of stuff
as
be
to
happening
what
all the time.
happened. And we're
Look at
looking
this.
at these images, these huge
That's
fire
wild.
piles on the scene as emergency responders are trying to assess
This
what
is in the
happened
middle
here. You
of
can only
just a
imagine,
town. Like
what these
this is just
neighbors,
right in the
what was
city.
going through their minds.
Let's try to
at the
find out.
time.
Let's try to find out more now, because I believe Carrie Corrado is standing by with the latest from her vantage point. Carrie?
Yugi, we've been speaking with a lot of people the moment we got here. We found one man who says he lives nearby. Is that right?
Yeah, I live like 2 blocks from here. You know, like when the accident was, the crash was happened, I was, inside the house. I was talking to my brother, and I heard like big sounds, like it's like some, I don't want to say like earthquake, but it's like somebody's knocking the door. It's very hard, and I was like, "What's going on?" Then me and my brother just ran out from house, and we see like there is nothing basically, but I see like within like 1 minute, everybody started running from like my neighborhood next door and neighbor. Everybody's running there.
So you said the crash made your house shake. It almost felt like somebody was like knocking hard on the door.
Yeah, very, very hard. Like I wasn't expecting like this.
You could think
I never-
there's a
you know, I had
different like there's so many things you could think. You be like, yo, World War III, did it start? You know what I'm saying? Oh, is this an alien invasion? Oh, is you know what I'm saying? Is Jesus coming back? It's like, yo, it's so many different thoughts that could go through your mind when you see something like this happen. It's insane.
noise like that in my house. This is the first time we heard like very, very strong noise.
Okay.
And
So when you realized what was happening, you said you saw people just start running. It was
running,
pretty
yeah,
chaotic.
Yeah, very chaotic. Everybody was running. We didn't know what's going on. And my brother was asked somebody that what's going on. Then she's saying like there's probably like car crash or something going on. But within like 30 seconds, we saw there is like a smoke, sky and flames, something like that. And me and my brother just ran, in here, and I saw there is a flame.
So that had to be pretty scary to
Very
watch.
scary, yeah. That time, all the cops and ambulances started coming and big noise everywhere. It's very sad, because I lived in the neighborhood pretty long time. It's never happened like that, but I'm, very upset at this moment about this accident.
Well, thank you for sharing your story with me.
No problem. Thank you so much for
Yo, man.
praying for everybody, feel safe here.
So he's praying for everybody. But listen, man, this is what's going on, man. I just want to get over here and tap in and talk about this, man. Listen, subscribe, follow, share the videos. Again, I'm gonna be trying to do this stuff more often. I really am gonna be like spending a lot more time. Like I'm close to getting my YouTube channel monetized, man. So y'all make sure y'all share, subscribe, and all that. I'm trying to get monetized on YouTube. I'm trying to get more active on here and all that stuff. Listen, I got an album that dropped January 1st. It's called All the Right Reasons. Make sure y'all get that. Get some merch too. signofgod.com is how you can get that merch. I'm gonna actually show y'all how that works here in a second. Man, listen, go to my site, signofgod.com. And you can get merch, man. Look at this. Look at these hoodies, man. Tap in with us, man. You know what I'm saying? It's on sale, $36. Got t-shirts, all type of different color hoodies and stuff like that. So yeah, man. Then you can click here for new St. John's music. You can get all my music right here. Boom. That's how you stream the project. You can purchase it directly from me. Name your price. You get a private stream link as well as the MP3 download, as well as if you want a hard copy of the album, we could do that as well. Just pay $15 or more. We can get a hard copy of the project, and you can pay what you want for the digital copy of it, as well as stream it on all streaming platforms. ATRR, All the Right Reasons by St. John's. You hear? So yeah, man. Tap in with me. Get the merch. You feel like sewing? Sign of God is the cash tag is right there. I'm about.
Book of life, that's where you find my name, S. Jones. Christ the only way, I'm not wrong. Used to run the same streets that brothers got shot on. Used to drive high and drunk, the liquor brown, the pot strong. I know that it's only by his grace that I got home. I gotta tell you about how the Father protected me. He could have left me, but he
I'm
set
out,
me
man.
free.
I just
Call
want to
it
get on here and talk
destiny.
about
You
this.
wanna
Make
know
sure y'all
how
get
to
the
break chains? I
project.
got the rest.
Make sure y'all get the project streaming. It's available on all platforms, man. Shout out to everybody who been showing love. Playlisted. It's been getting playlists. It's been getting love on Spotify, Apple Music. Lazarus seems to be the track that everybody love. Make sure y'all get that, stream that. If you want to purchase it, do so directly through me at the link. Go to signofgod.com. Get you some merch. I'm out. Peace.